what type of gay-ass fantasy like, dude, this sounds like some fucking homo version of, like, a sci-fi D&D campaign.
Where are we at? Here's where I'm at. I think it's very unlikely that's going to play out exactly as that. But increasingly powerful technology, the escalating race, the desire for caution playing up against the desire to dominate and get ahead, we already see the seeds of that in our world, and I think they are some of the crucial dynamics to this happening. Anyone who's treating this as pure fiction is, I think, missing this scenario. It's not prophecy, but it's plausibility to give us prophecy. But there's a lot of this. I don't want to just follow these people. Many people who are extremely knowledgeable have been pushing back their claims in AI.
The main thing I thought was especially implausible was on the good path the ease of alignment. They sort of seem to have a picture where people slow down a little and then try to use AI and tell the alignment problem that just works. And like, yeah, that looks to me like a mental story.
This is only going to be possible if there's a complete collapse of people's democratic ability to influence the direction of things. Because the public is simply not willing to accept either of the branches of the scenario.
It's not just around the corner. I mean, I've been hearing people for the last 12 to 2 years claiming that AGI is just around the corner and being systematically wrong. All of this being said, but keep to the case, it's probably much more.
A lot of people have this intuition that progress has been very fast. There isn't like a trend you can literally extrapolate of when do we get to automation.
For example, to the AI being behind this computer, I started I'm predicting, my guess is that more like 2031. This is annoying, this disagree. I want to know exactly what is looking at and what they're not. None of these experts are questioning whether we're headed for a wild future. They just disagree about whether today's kindergartner gets to graduate college before it happens. Helen Toner, former OpenAI board member, puts this in a way that I think just cuts through.
I don't even know why you would send your kids to college anymore, honestly, like, unless they're going into something very specialized, it's kind of a waste of time. You definitely don't want to send your daughters to college.
The noise, and I like it so much I'm just going to read it to you verbatim. She says, dismissing discussion of superintelligence as science fiction should be seen as a sign of total unseriousness. Time travel is science fiction. Martians are science fiction. Even many skeptical experts think we may build it in the next decade or two. It is not science fiction. So what are my takeaways? I've got three. Takeaway number one, AGI could be here soon. It's really starting to look like there is no grand discovery, no fundamental challenge that needs to be solved. There's no big, deep mystery that stands between us and artificial general intelligence. And yes, we can't say exactly how we will get there. Crazy things can and will happen in the meantime that will make some of the scenario turn out to be false. But that's where we're headed. And we have less time than you might think. One of the scariest things about this scenario to me is even in the good ending, the fate of the majority of the resources on Earth are basically in the hands of a committee of less than a dozen people. That is a scary and shocking amount of concentration of power. And right now, we live in a world where we can still fight for transparency obligations. We can still demand information about what is going on with this technology. But we won't always have the power and the leverage needed to do that. We are heading very quickly towards a future where the companies that make these systems and the systems themselves just need not listen to the vast majority of people on Earth. So I think the window that we have to act is narrowing quickly. Takeaway number two. By default, we should not expect to be ready when AGI arrives. We might build machines that...
We gotta go all in on Palantir, guys. Start buying the stock.
That we can't understand and can't turn off, because that's where the incentives point. Takeaway number three. AGI is not just about tech. It's also about geopolitics. It's about your job. It's about power. It's about who gets to control the future. I've been thinking about AI for several years now, and still, reading AI 2027 made me kind of orient to it differently. I think for a while it's sort of been my thing to theorize and worry about with my friends and my colleagues, and...
Peter Thiel is not anti-human. If anything... He's misunderstood in a lot of ways on that.
This made me want to call my family and make sure they know that these risks are very real, possibly very near, and that it kind of needs to be their problem too now.
I think Peter Thiel is very, very pro-West. We'll just leave it at that. Interpret that as you will.
That's basically companies shouldn't be allowed to build superhuman AI systems, super private systems, until they figure out how to make it safe. Also, until they figure out the demographic. And then the question is how do you...
Dude, I wish I was on the Palantir payroll. I think the whole thing that they're doing is actually pretty interesting, you know. I mean, you know, we talk about like the robot legions and shit. I mean, that's basically what they're trying to do. You know, an AI-based defense platform.
And the difficulty, of course, is the race dynamics, where it's not enough for one state to pass a law, because there's other states. It's not even enough for one country to pass a law, because there's other countries. Right? So that's like the big challenge that we all need to be prepping for when chips are down and powerful AI is in there. Prior to So stuff will like build awareness, build capacity.
Your options are not just full throttle enthusiasm for AI or dismissiveness. There is a third option, which is to stress out about it. The world needs better risk, better policy, more accountability for AI companies. Just a better conversation about all of this. I want people paying attention who are capable, who are engaging with the evidence around them with the right amount of skepticism, and above all, who are keeping an eye out for when what they have to offer matches what the world needs. They're ready to jump when they see it. You can make yourself more capable, more knowledgeable, more engaged with this conversation, and more ready to take opportunities where you see them. And there's a vibrant community of people that are working on those things. They're scared, but determined. They're just some of the coolest, smartest people I know, and there are not nearly enough of them. Yet, if you are hearing that, yeah, I see how we are problematic. But even if you're not sure what that is, I hope this video will realize if we can start a conversation that feels alive. Here in the comments and talk about what this actually means for people talking to their friends and family. Because this is really going to affect everyone. Thank you so much. There are links for more things to read, courses you can take, job and volunteer opportunities, all of them, and I'll be your thoughts. I would genuinely love to hear your thoughts on the AI. Do you find it plausible? Do you think it's most implausible?
Nope. Sounds like some gay communication, if I'm being honest. What AI will be used for is to hijack foreign government systems. Because if you can remote detonate another country's nukes, you literally have them by the balls. That's what I would be doing personally. If I was in charge of defense AI, I would prioritize all efforts into infiltrating and seizing control of foreign governments, defense systems, in order to basically hold the world hostage.
Be advised, enemy forces have the upper
That's
hand.
just
Let's
me.
regroup. Be advised, hostiles attacking objective Delta.
Echo has been neutralized.
You heard nukes are
We
fake?
secure Charlie.
I don't think so. I don't think
Forces
so,
control more
man.
objectives than the enemy.
We literally have video footage of nukes going off.
Be advised, Delta is under attack. We are attacking objective Bravo. Objective marked. We need you supporting
You know,
the attack.
little known fact, the Department of Energy is not actually like, energy oriented. It's actually for the cleanup, production, and maintenance of the U.S. Nuclear force.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
So, little fun tidbit for you there. Department of Energy has very little to do with actual energy and energy distribution. It has far more to do with nuclear weapons than anything else.
Okay, our forces control more objectives than the enemy.
Eventually we will get UBI, because the money's not real anyway. So, yeah.
We need to rally defense.
We're headed towards an oligarchy. So, you know, I always talk about the neo-feudalism shit. Like, we're basically headed towards that. There'll be the asset owners, and there'll be the fucking peasants. So, we are headed back to that.
The enemy has secured Bravo. Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out.
You know, it's like basically ancient Rome, you know? Ancient Rome had UBI. So everybody in ancient Rome who was a citizen got their allowance of grain and their water and their public bathhouses. So all of their basic necessities were taken care of. So they had a form
now
of
hold more
UBI.
objectives. Keep pushing.
Now theirs was powered off of slave labor, which you could argue that
taking objective
AI
Charlie.
is essentially that. So, Who doesn't love assets?
We've lost
Shit,
Echo.
man. I need more assets. And not just the Stellar Blade variety.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
Bravo is under enemy control.
Yeah, whatever the fuck was described in that video, that sounds like some
Keep
gay-ass
momentum.
Dungeons and
Enemy lead is
Dragons
falling.
first.
Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives.
Alright.
You can have whatever you like. Whatever you like.
Grab what you can!
I don't know.
So, subs get the worst of it, and then you can't.
Ugh, this dude, why is he so obsessed with
Be
ugly
advised, Delta's under attack.
Can't even, like.
Oh, they all talk like black guys. Apparently, Lonnie was telling me that it's because of TikTok. Like TikTok makes them talk like that. It's like part of the programming of TikTok. Just like fucking Pornhub and on porn sites push BBC black cuck porn on.
Be advised, enemy attack confirmed at Charlie.
Nobody makes you click those videos, bro. I have never clicked on fucking BBC porn. You know. I have witnessed it against my will on Twitter, but I have never gone out of my way to click on fucking BBC cuck porn.
You non-stop to turn you into a little cuck. So they push the...
No, dude, I've seen fucking tranny porn on Pornhub, and I've never fucking watched it. Nope. You're only gonna click on that shit if the interest is already there. So, it's like why I don't watch Ebony porn or whatever. It's like, no thanks. Or MILF. Like, no thank you. You know? Not really my wheelhouse.
Ebonics on the white women, and then they push the cuck porn on the white guys.
You don't know.
Again, nobody makes you click on that.
In the afternoon, I don't remember when I was there, maybe 1:30.
Not a single soul is holding a gun to your head making you click on BBC Cup Fantasy.
And the amount of, like, coffee cup, like the Starbucks coffee cup, like, I don't know, it wasn't technically Starbucks, but a coffee cup like a Starbucks coffee cup. The amount of coffee cup carrying hair up in a bun thing with the... You know those black... Overall, not overall, the frickin'... They have black fans in the porn. They look like that.
Need a fucking medic!
These sports bras these women just wear in public.
No, I don't know what the fuck he's talking
Right,
about.
hostiles have
And this woman's covered. She's literally got, like, every inch of her body is covered in tattoos. And it's just...
Enemy is still winning the fight.
They're all...
Get
It's...
back and take control.
Just let it all hang out right there in the grocery store. 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. With that dead-eye, don't look at me. You know, somehow she has a coffee, a card, and she's on the phone in the other hand. I don't know how she did that.
We secured Echo.
It's painful to go outside. It's painful. I look at other people and I just... You can't play a game. And then people fuck with me constantly. Everybody's watched black porn, you fucktard.
No, I have never fucking watched black porn.
Are you kidding me? It's a first...
No. Dude, you have to click on the video in order to
Our
watch
forces
it.
have
Then they
neutralized
show you on the
Bravo.
hub. Don't fuck with me tonight. I'm really not in the mood. God! You don't even... You open up Twitter and there's porn in your feed. You don't have to try.
Yeah, but that's not going out of your damn way to like actually watch it. There's a huge difference with it being, you know, on the home page versus you clicking and watching the video.
Find it. God.
Like, Pornhub does not, like, automatically load in the fucking black porn. You have to click on the video for it to start playing.
The enemy is taking
I'm not
objective Bravo.
Yeah, and I want to say, like my crush with her is officially over. Oh, look, she replied. Heart, heart, heart. No, color me, Rachel. That's funny.
I need a medic!
Don't read the comment. Too late, I did.
I'm not promoting, encourage, or recommend the use of any of the substances mentioned in this video. It's just a silly story. It's not that deep. The Christmas.
It's not that deep, bro. I just cheated on you with like 14 black guys. Not that much deep, bro.
We're back to Mutt's Law already.
Oh, newest salty. Was it recently? Hold on. Dude, bro! Bro, she's watching! Reply alert! Bring it up! Reply alert! Reply alert! Awesome, man! That's so good. Good God, you are a boring, vapid narcissist. Sorry you have no personality and a soul-crushing desk job that makes you really jealous of me, LMAO. Should I reply? What should I reply? That's amazing. That's fucking base. Salty Crust Tusker has the fucking... What was his name? What's this guy's name? Tyler Rose. Oh, wait a minute. Are you Bruce? Related to Bruce? Rashad? Is that your last name? No lie. Is it Rashad? Is that who you are? Are you related to Drew? That's wild. I know Rashad's. Yeah, that's crazy. You don't see that last name.
Need a fucking medic!
Let her have it. And what do I say? No, this is what I say. Whoa, buddy. I like it. I really like it. No relation. Literally joined your live stream for the first time tonight after loving your videos recently. Thank you, Salty Custard. Appreciate you. No, I knew a guy. That was that was the family name. He broke up with me over Trump. Let's just put it that way. Tuna bait. I'm sick of...
And now you fucking hate Trump. Isn't that ironic?
Watching this shit and this shit and this shit. I don't want to watch this shit. I want to watch a girl that I could imagine myself coming on.
Day season.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, my YouTube channel.
Mom.
I don't even know, like... I don't even look at it anymore unless it comes up on a live stream or a video. I mean, I've clearly already given up on making videos because no one was watching. And yes, the negative comments got underneath my skin. And yes, being told constantly in my comment section that I'm boring, I never talk about anything interesting, I have no hopes and dreams, I never want to go do anything. It got to me. It got to me. And I don't have anybody in my personal life I can take my shit out on. Normal people do. That Marilyn Manson song was pretty damn accurate. Everybody, somebody else is. So sorry, I don't sit here with some stoic energy with all this other shit, whatever, planning and whatever. I've never found anything that felt better than being a drummer. And I hate that because it's the worst thing on the planet. It just is, because it ruins your life. And it makes everybody...
There's definitely a lot more shit you can do than get drunk.
But he hates you, and even when you're not doing it, he still hates you.
Everybody likes me when I'm drunk, so I don't know. That's not a shared experience on my end.
I need a medic!
If anything, people like being around me when I'm drunk versus the opposite. I'm much more fun to be around.
There's no... I thought I was making some kind of like forward plans over the winter, and then all of that got... And all I could hear in my head right now is those damn comments from you fuckers about victim mentality and all this other shit.
Fuck, need a medic!
Alright, I'm gonna really start going... Mods, come on. We gotta start hiding some people.
Come on, mods.
Alright, people who say Jim get hit. I hate doing this. CCC, thank you for $4.99. The sadists in the comments are just that, sadists in the comments are just that, sadists. All they do is attack, critique, ad hominem because they have nothing better to do with themselves. They really don't. And then you end up having nothing better to do with yourself as a consequence. And then I look at the numbers and I look at the failure in my life and like the things they're saying overlap. That's the thing that gets to you, is that like what they're saying isn't a lie.
Yeah.
I wish I could